Hey friends, it's Cammy. To answer the question up top, I'm not leaving YouTube. Not really, not exactly, but we'll talk about it. First up, I do want to talk a little bit about how I've been really burned out. And that's pretty common for a lot of people. And I kind of want to have a sense of like togetherness because I know a lot of people are feeling the same way I am. It's not that uncommon. So many people, like of my generation especially, we feel like we have to constantly be productive. We have to constantly be hustling and on the grind. Or for a lot of us, we might end up homeless if we don't. For the rest of us, like, so much of this idea has been forced upon us that we need to constantly be productive. And we need to like monetize all of our hobbies to the point where things that should be fun start to just feel like work. And it's super fucking frustrating. Like just the worst. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. That's the way I've been feeling. I've been feeling just so exceptionally burned out lately. I So if you've watched this channel for more than 5 minutes, you know that I have bipolar. I talk about it enough. And so when I was manic, I've had some trouble with my meds, yada yada. I talked about it already. So when I was manic back in like 2 months ago, I overextended myself. I started a new YouTube channel. It was too much. It was just way too much. I ended up with 3 channels. This one, Screen Queen, and I started another one about role-playing games. And so what I had ended up committing myself to was 6 to 7 videos every month. One video every 2 weeks here, one video a week on the game lair, and one video a month on Screen Queen. And it was just absolutely unsustainable. It's too much work. Like, one video on this channel, one just like regular video on this channel, is going to take 20 to 25 hours of work. It's an hour or two of filming, 15, 20 hours of, or 10 to 15 hours of editing. It's just, and that's just on this channel. Like the stuff on Screen Queen was probably twice that because a lot more production went into every video. And I really liked the stuff over there. It was a lot of work. So most of this work comes from editing, and I do all this myself, so I just don't have the ability to continue at the level of output that I would love to be able to do, not without someone else to do my editing for me, and that's not going to be happening anytime soon. I do want to point out that I'm not doing this to get like some kind of sympathy. Like that's not it at all. Like I said up top, I just want other people who are feeling burned out to know that you're not alone in that feeling, and then kind of explain like what that looks like for me, and kind of this constant push to monetize our hobbies. It's unhealthy, and it's like some serious bullshit. Okay, next topic. Yeah, so I love the stuff that I make on, I love all the stuff that I make. It's a lot of work, but I do, because I really enjoy video production. I really enjoy like telling stories and so on and so forth, and this kind of like hangout togetherness that we have going on here. But no one is watching my stuff. It's especially Screen Queen. Let me do a little breakdown. The last video that I put up on this channel was one that kind of meant a lot to me. All told, 10 people watched it. That's 10 people watched that video. It's so frustrating. It's actually a little less than 10, but the way I figured that out is I didn't just look at views, because that's really misleading as far as what kind of reach a video has. So like that video had 99, has as of right now 99 views, and only about 20% of people are still watching at about the halfway point of the video, and about 15% were still watching at the about 75% of the way through the video. So that means, as far as people who actually watched the video, is about 15%, or about 14 people on a video that has 99 total views. Now, I have 4 accounts of each of my channels plus my personal account, and I watch all of my videos to kind of like seed the view counts and the likes. So 4 of those were from me, which means 10 people watched that last video, and it's frustrating. It's super duper frustrating to kind of pour my heart into something and then have it not have any reach. Over on Screen Queen, like, it drops, the drop off in those videos is insane. Like, almost no one is watching before the first 30 seconds is over on those videos, and it's for stuff that anyway, it's frustrating. The podcast that I was doing over there, literally no one was watching. It had pretty much just my views and like a couple other people who, like, my girlfriend watched them. It's just, it's so frustrating, which I know I'm repeating myself. The videos on GameLair were a little bit better as far as retention, but that kind of exists in a niche of people who, like, typically if someone in that niche clicks on a video, they're typically going to watch the whole thing. It's just the nature of the niche. But I had, 13 subscribers last time I looked? It's just, I mean, I know that channel's new, yada yada, but like, Screen Queen has, I think, 76 subscribers right now, and that channel has been active in its current iteration for 2 years now, 3 years. This channel still has less than 500 subs. I mean, I know subscribers aren't necessarily a direct reflection of like the reach of the channel, but still, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. And because it's been so frustrating, YouTube as a creative outlet, YouTube hasn't been working. You know, I'm putting all this effort into stuff that, like, no one is engaging with, that no one, as an artist, I want to be able to reach people. I want to be able to kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I want to be able to reach people with this things that I create, and that's just not happening. So I'm going to be shutting down, as much as I hate to, because I love the stuff that I make over there. I'm going to be shutting down Screen Queen. I'm going to shut down GameLair. I know the whole reason I started that channel was as part of a larger project, and I'm still doing the project. I might talk about it over here. I don't know. But I'm going to be shutting that one down. I'm also shutting down the Patreon. It's got 2 people, and one of them is my girlfriend. It's not... It's just further reinforcement of the fact that that I don't feel like I'm really reaching people. That, I don't know, so much of the like the hustle culture or whatever wants to assign a dollar amount, a monetary amount, to the effort in order to be like deemed productive or whatever. And I'm making less than $4 a month. It's like $3.70 something every month that I get. Half of it is coming from, you know, my spouse. It's just, I'm not going to rant. I told myself I wasn't going to rant because every time I go into a rant on a video, the views just completely drop off. So there are 2 surefire ways in my videos to make sure that people click away: ranting and insulting the Lost Boys. It's a terrible movie. So I still have videos to post. I have a video that it's all done. It's ready to go. Well, it needs some editing. It needs some kind of rough editing done, or the fine tweaks to the editing done, but I shot it forever ago and it just hasn't been posted. So I have that one that's going to be going up. I have, a couple other videos. I have one about my laser hair removal that is, I don't know, should be along soon, maybe. I don't know. So I have that. I have my 3-year HRT update. People seem to enjoy my HRT updates. That's something that is kind of evergreen on this channel, especially the 4-month one. I don't know why people like the 4-month one so much, but yeah, so we'll see where all this goes. It's if you're here watching this, I just want you to know that I appreciate you, like, dramatically. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.